Hello everyone, Teacher here, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk more about Guild War and especially how you as a guild can do way better than the opponent that you're facing, even if the math says you should lose. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look.
Impurity shall be our armor, hate shall be our weapon, immortality shall be our reward.
So let's head into the view. DK crew, we have matched up against Legio Germania, and I want to say thank you to those. And if there's a viewer who have faced DK crew, then happy to match up with other guilds. I really enjoy this. It's the kind of things that I really enjoy in games. So yeah, but before we go into that, make sure you always check the war shop. Now I am gonna be switching. I was planning on buying one of the legendaries, but since I have Rodbone and he's a good healer and I want to build up a very strong chaos team, then I have switched over to him. With that out of the way, you can see I have one left, and as a guild we have 32 left. So there are some people who haven't hit yet, and it's not necessarily people who have enlisted as far as I believe. So let's go in here. So as you can see, this is what we have gone through. We went through the... Okay, didn't mean to click that. We went through the left, and the reason why we went through the left, this is also like those, if you are in a guild that like this, but maybe struggling with coordination and everything, this is a few tips for you. So, picking the front line, let's just show you guys the three front lines that we were facing. This one is supposed to be different. I believe one of them set higher. Anyways, two people here, and two 10k squads and a 16k. This one, I would never advise you to put a guy like this on your front line unless that is the minimum. So if you are in a higher up guild, well, then maybe. But I would never put a guy like this on the front line. Like, if it was only this or only this as the best teams, like let's say this one was down below here, maybe there would be the off chance that the opponent goes through you. But two people and one of them being this strong, not really. So this one over here was the weakest one. This one here was the medium. I believe it had a 50k squad or something like that. I'll actually go ahead and find out because I remember I sent this to... Yeah, this one had... Yeah, this one had like a 48k. I just scrolled up in our Discord where we communicate like about all this. We also communicate in game, but also the Discord, which is really a great way to organize and have the communication because Discord, a lot of people have it on their phones. Don't need to open up the game, check, load everything. It's easier to just check Discord. So this one was the medium one, and as guild leader, I do have a few co-leaders who can also make the shot calling in Guild War, but I basically make the call to go left. The reason why I make the call to go left is because this one looked way too weak, way too strong, medium. Now, probably I cannot say what is hiding here, so I cannot explain, but my imagination is that there would be a really strong guy or two strong guys behind that, because you waste your attacks on two people and it's the weakest one, so you would imagine the enemy hits there. And we're also going to go and take a look at our defense, which actually was what the enemy did. So we went through here, then here we ran into a 150k guy, and I'll be honest and say if he had probably been 20k stronger, that might have been enough. So our heavy hitters who have over 100k squads, they both use their best squad, as far as to my knowledge, the way I understood their message, and they two-tapped it that way. So, and then we just went through it. There was a little bit other stuff. So as you can see here, this was if we had gone through the heaviest one, two people, and yeah, decent ones. Then we would have ran into here, which would also have been okay. So I think we could have gone through that, but there was so much artillery here, so that would have been really difficult. So, but yeah, here we went through this. Then here we faced a guy who had some teams, and then there was full AI. Summons definitely. El Loco here, he actually had a really good squad up here. All summons, like it was really difficult to hit. I went in with a 54k squad against his 49k, and I only took out half. Note to self: don't do it when you just wake up in the morning. Give it a little bit of a time. So yeah, we went through that, and then we just ran into here. Double AI. Then we went down here. Don't think it was that heavy of a squad. And then we went into the HQ, which was full AI, and then we just went around and we just did like this. So, and now people have been told just use what you want to do. So, obviously we're not hitting this guy. Now, here they have put two weak ones, which is kind of interesting. So this also makes me think that here and here they put some heavy ones. So, and maybe the heaviest one here. But this guy over here, he was definitely a problem. So, but we made it through based on communication. Everyone went where they were supposed to hit. They were told, do not hit anywhere else, and if you have squads, take out the lower ones. If you only have squads for AI left, then you save them until we need them. That's why we ended up with almost a 300k. We average around 300k score per guild war so far. And Legio Germania, 10 levels above us, level 24, we are level 14, and we have, through communication, is what I believe, and people working together and being smart, we've won this in a secure fashion. So let me talk you through it a little bit here. And the reason why I want to show you how we have set up and talk a little bit about it is because we mix it up every single time. So, and not even doing a rotation like say, okay, we did this now in 3 wars, later we'll do the same again. No. It's new. We try something new almost every single time, and we mix something. So there's never something that is just easy. So we did have a person here with around an 18k squad, I believe, and then I thought I had placed someone here, but maybe I moved the person over. So we had two people here, no, one person here. Yeah, I'm really sure someone moved themselves around because on one of these two, I was sure I had placed two people, especially here. Anyways, then we have Key Soul Leader here, really good one for your guild. Have someone like, if you are in the lower ones, not as a person, a player, but if you are going for level 1, level 2 in guild, so you have room for everyone who has a very nice squad like this, just slowly building it up to epic and getting it through the bronzes towards silver. This is a very nice squad and a person with a setup like this to have on your front line, or at least one of them. So, then we did like this. We did like this because, yeah, I was sure I had moved this guy somewhere else, but otherwise I had hoped they had went left, and then I had planned for them to run into this, and this would have been problematic. So, but they didn't do that, so I'll move some of these people, probably both of them, away and slot someone else in there. So if they had gone through the strongest one, they would have ran into one person with an AI, because that would have then tanked them a little bit, and also because it's a 51k and a 20k squad, so pretty good to have on the second row. But instead they went right and they went through here, and these two guys, Dungeon Master and List, big shout out to you. There was a 60 and a 40k squad standing there ready to greet Legio Germania with open arms, and that took them quite a while. Ooh, they actually went up here. Yay, then we can take a look at my squads. I'm hiding up here this time around. Then they went in here and they basically got a full AA, but even that took hits. And because they didn't get here before they had hit here, so this tells me that they're not communicating. And the fact that they have spent here, and I've seen some of them were like taking more than one attempt to get down, as you can see here. So they are not communicating. Maybe they're not taking it seriously because they don't like it. But for me, Guild War really like it. Really like the effort, the communication. Now we do have a few spots open in DK Crews. If someone wanna join, we are really active. We have social, talking about everything. We're trying our best in everything, but we're not super serious. Only thing we are a little bit more than other stuff serious about is working as a clan, a guild in Guild War, and proving communication is nice. So, yeah, we went in there, and then let's see up here. Then we have a nice squad here. Very, very nice squad here hiding. Um, Fellow content creator who came over from a different game. And then again, hiding a 40k squad here. So this means if they'd gone through like this would be tiring. And here, over here, this would have been the, like, it would be time consuming. Then yes, they would go here, and then they would have ran into this here. And then let's see up here. Oh, they didn't hit my teams. So this is my teams at the moment. Angrax should be gold 1 before the next war. I think I might have him gold 1 tomorrow. And then I'm gonna work on Haken. I'm working on Haken to get him to legendary. And also because that way I can farm more in Fall of Cadia Elite. So this team will down the line, I'll have to replace Asriel for Typhus, or I'll have to do something else with my teams. I don't know. Probably this team would be moved down here, and then this one would be Elite, or like move something up and something down. Like these two teams would be mixed a little bit because legendary gives the more, but a full gold is what I'm working on during the summer. So, and then I have no one left to me, and yeah, so that is that. And then we actually went ahead and said Vox Station because the way we laid it out, and we don't have full 30 members, and we also have some below level 20 who are still gonna be there in a few days, a few weeks, who are just slowly building, enjoying being part of the fun, learning and reading and communicating so they understand how it works, and just encouraged in the guild. We are very good at sharing our resources, which is a feature I love about this game. So we went there, and then we decided to, this time around, put someone on HQ. Last time, actually last 2 times, we haven't had anyone on HQ. So Polarize, we decided to stick him here. Last few times we have put him forward, and I'll probably move him around. So like maybe do a double here. Um, like I might do something here for next war. And that also means moving Borat, who's also having a really good squad. That move those forward along Moon. So I think I'll probably do that. Place them in a 3-0 line, so like really stop it. And before they change the guardsmen, this would have been a very good strategy. Just front load all the hardest ones and then hope they never get to the back. But some people are still doing that. It's important to try to spread out, or at least place them on line, or like say here, here, because that way you have to go through one of them, and then you could also place a strong one here, so you kind of like form an X. So even if they have to go through it, like you are still taking maximum casualties with you, because yes, they might get something here for AA, but you would still extract such a heavy toll. So, and we move artilleries and anti-air around as well. It's all depends on what we feel is the best to do. I try new strategies all single time. So yeah, probably next time you'll see someone here who has been moved down here. Elsewhere, you'll definitely find me somewhere else along with the strongest people now that I have revealed them. So, yeah, but really thinking about where to plan, working together as a team, say hit here, ask your guild leader where do we hit. Now, if you are in a guild where they just say go in, get hits, get points, if people want to do that, it's okay because this is a new feature and I guess people aren't that glad of it. I would say. I was about to say they didn't had that much fun with it, but for me, it's incredibly fun. Depends what people enjoy. But yeah, as far as I can see in the official Discord, then it's really different for people. Like some people like the bosses. I don't like that as much because it's just the same thing over and over. Where here you actually interact and engage with the enemy, other players, and it's nice. And again, level 14 guild, punching up on a level 24 and beating like quite convincingly, even though I was skeptic when we saw the level and I saw what they had over here. Was skeptic, but communication, good positive spirit, and we managed to do it and everyone did their part. So yeah, that was just an explanation of how to work together in Guild War, how you can place or you can recommend people to place. And one thing I would definitely say is change it up. Try people different locations. If you have teams that are very similar to power based on their ability level, their gear, try to move them around. See, okay, is there anything that can work better up in the epic? Because Asriel, my strongest, is not chaos, but still he is strong. So don't go like faction synergy. Go ability synergy. Like a full summon team are great and really annoying to face up at the epic level, also because the guardsmen are there to do more damage as well, so you can kind of like have a really resilient team. That's it for this video. Drop a comment down below. Is there something you would like to see me cover in a future video? Consider dropping a like, and I'll see you all next one.